Cool. There's
Be a
not really a
geek.
pro scene, but
Good evening, by the way.
good evening. I
Who's
guess
that?
Boaster's quite a good example of someone who's come out of nowhere.
That's true. Maybe
Yeah, but
both
I-
can
Yeah,
answer
he
this
didn't play
question.
Source really. I think he. How did you come about, Boaster?
Back off.
It's a lovely story.
Can you explain it?
Well, thank you for
But-
that.
Oh,
Then.
yeah, yeah.
but
Oh,
that
sorry.
is- that is a lovely story.
I was listening to the Twitch, so I thought you were still talking. Okay, well, I was streaming, I was just a nutter, really. And Benkoff mentioned to Jacob about me, and Jacob just shrugged it off. And then, about a month later, Cav, a former coach of Kaz, not coach, but, like, I don't know what he was, mentioned to Jacob again, and Jacob was like, "Who the fuck is this kid?" And then he went on my stream, thought it was the cringiest thing he's ever seen. Saw my YouTube videos.
I can
and
confirm it
that
is
was
the
on par.
cringiest thing I've ever seen.
And yeah, and then I played a gather, met a few people, added everyone, and then I played with XL, which was my
I'll be honest, I thought you would have been more
Jeez.
interested in Stories Booster.
Yeah, basically just play a lot of face hits and stuff like that, and then you'll
Rat your way in,
probably-
basically.
yeah.
Make friends with the nicest one and then stop playing.
It's who you know.
And then backstab him.
I think it's a few people in the scene, in the UK scene, that progress as players. I think Jake's a good example. He's got a lot of talented players through back in the days, and Annie's and whatnot. And Critical would be another person. Those kind of players are the kind of people that bring new talent through, and usually get to express themselves. Like Dan, for example, release.
I've got a question for JCam from Pikachu as well. Whenever he's, unless you still want to carry on with the other question.
Well, Phil, let Phil finish.
Yeah.
No, I'm finished. I'm finished.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So from Pikachu said Rom said he couldn't play in a team where he doesn't call. So why do you call over Rom? And how does the feel having two in-game leaders? Does it minimize fragging power?
Tell Pikachu, thanks for the question. That's a great question. Rom actually doesn't. Rom hates calling now. He's hated it for ages. Doesn't like it anymore, and he's concentrated more on fragging himself as a player. So I guess he's given the support role, but if you look at any of our officials, he does actually frag extremely well still. So it doesn't really affect us at all, and he knows all the smokes and flashes and molotovs. I don't know anyone else who knows more than him. So
And
it's
he's got
pretty good.
6,000 hours. Just thought I'd put that in there.
Yeah, he does have 6,000 hours. But thanks for the question, Zed and Pikachu.
So 4,000 until Ron becomes a sensational professional in theory. The 10,000 rule. 10,000.
I have a
hours.
question for
Thanks
you.
for that, Boaster.
I have a question for you, Sliggy. I will just ban you, Boaster.
Go ahead.
Sliggy. Question for Sliggy from the Spudsing. What effect did beating Renegades have on easy skins? Did the team get bigger? Did any more openings come because of it?
No, not really. I think all it did was just kind of secure that we weren't that far off, like the kind of top 20 teams, should I say. That's kind of what it did. It's kind of boosted some people's, not ego, but like confidence.
On the flip side, what was the losses to Envy, and like what was the camps feeling there?
We just got outplayed. It's still like we weren't in that many good prac groups at that point, so kind of playing people like that with completely different play styles, so you have just no disregard and no respect for you, just kind of rolled over us and they just owned us.
Can I ask a question towards Easy Skins?
Of course.
And maybe I misheard, but did you just say you're close to the top 20?
No, I said that it's good to see that we're not that far off from top 20, seeing as we beat a team that's been seeded 15 by HLTV standards.
He's done you there, Joe.
I mean, it was a best of one, wasn't it?
Yep, it was the best one. We still beat a top 20 team.
Renegades have beat top 5 teams before, aren't they? The best of one.
Yeah, but
Would you say
LCS.
they're a top 5 team?
No, but I didn't say it. I literally just stated
It's
that we
good
beat a
progress
top
in the
20
scene, no, Joe. To be
team.
fair.
I was speaking to Sliggy. Thanks, Phil. Thanks for chipping
Sorry,
in
I
there.
thought I'd mention.
You're welcome. I
As said, it
accept
was
your
a
apology.
confidence boost to see that we're not that far off from beating those teams.
I don't think
Okay,
people are
thank you,
that
Sliggy.
far off. I don't think they're that far off either.
I've got a question for Rezu based off of the chat that's going on at the moment. There's a couple of rumours circulating inside the chat that Rezu only got picked up for the CEX org spot. Can you confirm?
That is confirmed.
Oh,
That
that's-
is actually
that's good.
a deep wound.
I heard that.
Well, I can't really confirm that, can I? Because if I got picked up for that, I wouldn't really be the one to know. So
A little bit of a
I
broad
don't know who asked
question.
the question, but really, real dumb question by obviously some person. If you, I guess, if you wanted to ask that, you should ask that towards someone that isn't me, you complete retard. But who knows? I would like to say that I would hope personally that I got picked up for my own merit. I talked to Karma for a while. He talked us into playing for them, and the first game I played with them was an ESL major game, which I did top frag in both the games, so I think I did impress on my first games.
Rezo.
Would you say you've slipped off since top fragging? Because recently someone has just linked a screenshot of you going 1 to 19 versus the team Dick House.
Yeah,
So-
I did go on for 119 it was, I think, against Dickhouse. It was a terrible game for me. I did go on tilt, and you know, I did say sorry to the guys about it, and it was a bad performance from myself. But I think I picked up from that. I would definitely not say I'm one of the top fraggers of the team. I've got some very good players around us. Cinder, Surreal constantly dropping 30 bombs. Boaster always comes in big with frags. Even Kamapanya has his games. So I'm definitely not the star fragger of the team. I just try and make myself useful in other ways. I try and get my players into positions. I try and get smokes and flashes out, and yeah, try and be useful in other ways.
What's your calling style like? Are you more of a methodical, slow player, or do you go straight off to a strat? Do you have
No, I'd say a
defaults?
more methodical, slow player. I use the talent in Surreal and Cinder to my advantage a bit more, and work them into positions.
Would you
Rezo.
say that's because you've not really got a clue on how to read the game and how to set up a strat, or how to
No,
rotate, or are
we
you just
do-
relying on Surreal's prolific fragging ability to open up
We
a
do
side?
actually have strats, but it doesn't really work as well as the way of playing with getting Surreal and Cinder into positions. So it'd
I
be
think-
stupid. I think it would be more stupid for me to try and call executes when that is not the optimal way for our team to play. So again, stupid question.
Rezo.
Stupid
I
idiot.
Rezo.
think that's a
Rezo.
great answer, to be fair,
Also-
because Surreal is very good at picking.
Yes, I would agree. I wanna fire one back at you, Joe.
Oh, go ahead.
I went
Go
one for
ahead.
9. I went 1 for 19.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that's
I'm the caller. I went for 1 for 19. It was
Yeah.
pretty bad. It was a bad game. What do you have to say about going 16? What 2 and 16 against Infused? And you're a fragger, you know. I'm not gonna flame you. This is just what I've been told. This was from a friend on Steam. He just said
if you'd like to be quiet so I can answer your question, that'd be
Yeah.
great.
Okay. Go. Yeah. Sure.
It was actually 3 to 16. It
Oh,
was on.
3, sorry
it was
about
on.
that.
It was on one of our worst maps at a LAN event where we had no
Wait,
sound.
what was the map? Sorry.
Where we had no sound.
Just a second, can I just ask you, who's Sir Barkley? He's a complete retard, he's just giving it constantly. Have you seen how
And-
ugly he is?
and
Just a
I'm
second, come
Rezo.
on, take a second,
Rezu,
look how ugly he
Rezu, calm
is.
down, calm
Rezu,
down.
No,
Hold
no,
please,
calm
Rezu.
down, Jake.
Rezo.
Everyone look how ugly he is.
Rezo.
Hold on,
Rezo.
hold on.
Rezo.
Let me just add to that as well. Infused is Infused, by the way. They're a good team. Who are Dick House?
Ooh.
Dick
On an
House,
online
wait, let's just tell you, Dick House, the Estonians.
Hashtag UK guys. Sorry
on
about this.
off
Flame.
anti-cheat. I'll play Infused any day. Sorry, Zed, sorry, Wondonsky. But I would
Oh,
definitely
fine.
play.
Rezo.
Yes, hello.
I heard Leafs going to I-Series. This is going to be a rematch.
Leaf versus Geordie Boy, round 2. It could
Yeah.
happen. I mean,
You're both older now. You both got more muscle
Yeah.
mass. You
yeah,
never know, he could knock you clean.
he could knock his clean out. I've not got anything against Leaf. I think he made a drunken mistake and he paid for it. If he does have a problem, I will be. I would love to. I would love to meet him. I would love to meet him and
Just-
have a chat. That's all
Leaf's
I
a
can
nice
say.
guy.
Also, I
He's
just
a nice
want
guy, I've
to.
never
My
said
opinion
anything
from
bad
the
about
Dick House game,
I'd
they
like to just
did actually do
reiterate.
alright.
Let me just reiterate. Was that Infused game versus? Yeah, that game was at Fused.
Yes,
Did we have any
Infused.
sleep?
Uh,
What was our?
Did you
what
have
was our?
sleep?
What
I
was
don't
our?
have a fucking
what-
clue if you
what-
had sleep.
What was our hotel
I-
situation like?
Can I ask this question to Mighty Max? Did you have sleep, Mighty Max?
I can confirm, everyone knows the surrounding context behind this LAN. We in fact had minimal sleep.
Right, Joe. I can confirm that you had minimal sleep.
Thank
Joe.
you.
No problem.
Sleep
have
shouldn't
you ever
affect
played-
your play. If you're a professional gamer.
Yeah, thank you.
The thing-
Cryptics.
Maybe you would have got 4 frags.
Maybe Easy Skins would have qualified for the event.
Oh. Nice, dude.
Easy Skins. I just want to defend Easy Skins here. Easy Skins didn't actually try and qualify, so you can't really give it.
Because they knew they'd get owned.
Is that because you stole the page because you were scared of qualifying again?
Stole the page? I don't know.
I
Stole
feel
the
like-
page. Sluggy, can you?
I
We'll
feel
get
like we
Sluggy
can
down there.
call this
Stole the
down
page?
to an ESL error.
Yeah, guys, let's move away from the abuse. I've got a question
Yeah.
from Jacob Mini Harris to
Rather
kind
heated.
of cool the air. So this is from Mini.
Virgin.
If there was a Royal Rumble situation, a 1v1v1 with everyone in the channel, who do you think would win?
I can answer this one straight away.
an
It
actual
would be
fact?
me.
I think
Yeah.
Joe.
Do you
Because of
think?
his weight and his height.
Very slow though.
Yeah,
Perimeter,
maybe,
is it like Hunger Games? I think I'd win if it was Hunger Games.
Right.
I think Windansky would lose.
Right, Hunger Games isn't a Royal Rumble though, is it?
Maybe
That wasn't
who
the
do
question.
you think would
Oh,
die?
Royal
Who do you
Rumble.
think would die first if it was Hunger
Jay, I
Games?
think.
I think
Boaster.
Boaster.
Boaster
I'd
would
be
die
out.
first if it was.
Because I'd be the one killing Boaster, and then I'd run away from Joe and try and attempt to fight Sluggy, and like maybe get knocked the fuck out, and then I'm out. That's it.
To be
I
fair,
just-
I think Minnie Harris might win because he is quite feminine.
Uh,
so he
can
might
I get
actually
you in there?
attract
He's not in the
biggest
channel.
player. And the biggest player might fight for Minnie Harris's love because he is quite feminine. And in a world where there's not many females, you do want a wife, don't you? And Minnie has got the right body to be a wife.
Joe, I've got a question for you.
Go
are
ahead.
you gonna take any bathroom selfies this high series?
That
Like
really
every other
depends.
event.
That really depends on the amount of alcohol I consume to become a mess. Yeah, probably when I finish 9 to 12. There's a lot of time to drink then, isn't there?
How do you feel that I'm not gonna download the playlist? I've just got Dappy all the way on repeat for an hour and 50 minutes.
What could I say to that? No.
No. Okay. See you at 12 PM next Thursday.
Right, got
Thank you.
a couple of questions done, so just in the chat for myself. So this one is just unrelated to iSeries and towards Kaz. How do you guys feel about picking up a Danish team? I
Did
think
they get picked up first? Did they not?
a Danish team. I think it was kind of the same time, but I think me and Crips could both say it's quite good having a Danish team. They're quite good practice partners, and they're actually quite a good
Decent.
field team. So it's always good to be able to play against them. We've got another
Mhm.
question. This one's from Fatal. With the teams that are going to the next LAN, what are the finishes from the teams, and do you think there'll be any upcoming team at breaking out this LAN?
No, I don't.
No,
don't think
no
there'll be.
breakout teams.
Hold on. Let's have a look.
Boaster says that
I'll
every
bring
LAN
up
he always ends
I'll bring
fifth.
up the seedings again. You'll see it
looking
on the stream.
I think Eminem could break through. They've got good work ethic.
No, I don't think they will.
They've
I
got.
think every single team's going to change the lineup off this LAN.
I don't think Eminem will.
I think I can answer this one. I think Monumentalist might surprise.
Who are they?
It is
Max
New
EB,
Cadre, don't they?
Dudley,
EB, Max,
EB.
Oh,
Dudley,
okay.
XFB, and Chronic. Max had, Dudley, EB even did drop a 40 bomb against Easy Skins last LAN, and I think they could surprise some people.
If I'm looking at Eminem on paper, they don't look like they will surprise at all.
You've left Tom Quiver out of
But
the
the song
lineup.
return.
No, he hasn't.
It's called Quiver.
It's Quiver.
No, Mortison's not there.
Ah, well, unlucky Mortism. I copied it from Reddit. Maybe I didn't copy it properly. Ah, well, see you later, Mortism. He has been kicked, guys. That is the first goss.
I think Bodkin's gonna send me home again.
Yeah, a question from VPR, who is from the Too Sexy. Another, do you think there'll be any upsets, e.g. Too Sexy knocking out Xenix like last LAN? I don't know who was in the Xenix team who they knocked out. Were you in that team,
Cheeky
Cryptic?
special, isn't it?
Which, yeah, no, I was in that team.
You lost to Too Sexy at LAN?
Unfortunately, yes.
Right, I'm going to LAN with you. Okay. Right, no worries. I'm going to
I
change.
was in a mixed team with Minnie. Yes, Minnie's the blame. He can't shoot him on the back. I know you're on the stream. Verge.
Great.
The only upset at LAN is going to be regret bringing CX by.
Regret to be.
Say again?
You think that's
Yeah.
going to be any upset?
What did you say, Sluggy?
I think that's doable.
I think that's the only upset will be if you face
doable.
regret.
I think Glaive will single-handedly rape Rezu.